It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland A's. A's baseball is on the air next. Kendall Graveman gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, here's the scoop on Kendall Graveman. Not an overpowering guy, 93 to 94 miles an hour. Good slider, good changeup. Will throw an occasional curveball. Not really a strikeout guy. He's more of a pitch-to-contact guy. And if he's throwing well early, you'll know he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction. When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Bounce it to the left side, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Ready now for Baltimore, Danny Valencia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Beckham on at first, nobody out. Line softly toward the hole. A spin and a throw. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, let's see if Jonathan Schoop can keep up the hot bat. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch. Behind
0-2 now. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. Batting .500, 5 for 10. He also has 1 home run. This year against right-handed pitching, Schoop hits a little over the 270 mark. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for the Orioles. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Striding into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He's going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. This is on the ground over to first, and that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. Here's Matt Joyce now. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Soft liner to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, look at Machado. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland with no score. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat, big time arm from right field as well.
Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's 4 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken there by Lowry. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-0. Is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 3-1 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's 3 things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155 center field, 280, 25, and 80.
And there's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Liner towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Striding in, Colby Rasmus. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's had some success, 5 for 11. He also has 1 home run. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He pulls this one into right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Rasmus rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
And that one just missed outside. Ready with the 1-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Lowry. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Ready for another chance? Danny Valencia, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Valencia brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is popped up. Lowry moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Orioles are on top, 2-0. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kachner. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
First offering on its way. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Piscotty leads off second with one gone in the inning. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
For Oakland.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's Matt Joyce now. High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. So stepping in, Chris Davis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. We're through 3 here in the East Bay, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets fouled. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field. Croxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter.
Riding in once again, Mark Trumbo, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ball one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit hard down the right field line. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Grounded to short. VR right there. And that's the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here. 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it, and there's one down now. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Hot shot to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Jed Lowry now. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Machado is calling for it, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Colby Rasmus. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, in the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Tim Beckham comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-Roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Danny Valencia, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. Baltimore's out in front, 3-1. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
In the air out to left. Valencia is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Digging in and looking for more, Keon Broxton, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
The 2-2. Popped up. Alvarez has a play. And that retires the side. So no run. Here's Jonathan Scope now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Little dribbler down the line. Backhanded. Throw won't get him. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And he's safe.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Another 0-2 home. Hit hard down the left field line. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. The next 0-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. into right field. That's a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, they're a physical.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 5-1. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. Ready once again, Matt Joyce. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Joseph goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And right into the shift. Taken in by Machado. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for Oakland. They're down here 5-1. Digging in once again, Tim Beckham.
Third baseman, number 1.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the A's, number 32, Jeremy Jeffress.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. In now for the O's, Danny Valencia singled home a run in his last time up. A ball and no strikes. fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 is a curveball that misses high.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Five runs, 10 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're up 5-1. Here's Jed Lowry now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Up for the A's, second baseman.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Jones is after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now,
this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. And quickly, there are 2 away. Next up for the A's, Stephen Piscotty. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left center field. Jones going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Popped him up. And this will land foul. Piscotty at second with 2 down. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a high pop-up. Beckham is there, and that retires the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. And he popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. So a full count now. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Olsen is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch, swing, and a little tapper. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Orioles lead 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Chris Davis now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. Digging in once again, Colby Rasmus. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one just missed outside.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Caleb Joseph. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Beckham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Broxton's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore.
That'll bring up the power hitter. Matt Olson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Alvarez has room in foul territory. 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Tommy Joseph. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in to try it again, Matt Chapman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Zach Britton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Fouled away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Last strike now for Oakland. High in the air down the right field line. Rasmus on the run, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Baltimore led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Andrew Kashner with his